Hello everyone, welcome back to another Jurassic World Live video. So today we have something a bit different. We have a bit of a news update. Well, not really news, but it's kind of an update on the game. Some little interesting info I found a few days ago. So now we actually have the spawn rates for all the dinos in the game, which is pretty exciting, if you'd ask me. I was super excited to come across this info. And it's pretty important, wouldn't you think? So what we see here is all the spawn rates for locals 1, 2, 3, 4, and park. We don't have the spawning data for any of the special stops yet. You know, the restaurants, amusement parks. What else? Restaurants. That's the only ones I can remember. Gas stations. We don't have any of those yet, but we have the main ones. We got the local ones. We got the parks. So for the local ones, there's actually a little disparity between local 1 and local 2, 3, 4. It's mainly at the epic hybrid, like any epic hybrid raid, which is kind of weird. So for locals 2, 3, and 4, it's 0.001% chance of spawning. Well, in local 1, it's only half of that. We don't know why they did that. Someone probably playing a prank or whatever. But on Ludia's side. So, well, that's not really relevant. I wouldn't expect getting this 0.001% either. And even if it does show up, I'd be kind of disappointed because I'd rather get a normal epic other than a hybrid epic. So I'm glad it's low. So yeah, but that's not that relevant. It's just something funny, I guess. So if you don't know about anything about the zones, the locals, you could check out our old spawn mechanics article over here. So you have your global spawns. They have some times, day only, night only, anytime. So these are the dinos that spawn everywhere, no matter what local you are. And then there's 4 local zones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you live in a place where with like Anki Gen 2s, Capros, and these are the dinos that you should expect to spawn in your place. And like if you live in Turbo zones with like Diplos, these are the dinos you should expect to spawn in that zone. So so what I was talking about was like local 1 somehow has like half this spawn rate for like any epic hybrid than the other ones. And yes, by the way, like we observed and speculated before that, there is a super small chance of any dino spawning, like even out of the local zone, or special drop spawn or whatever. And yeah, it's pretty low, but you should expect to see them like every once in a while. But as we could see, the highest spawn rate dinos are the global commons. Then you got the local commons, and then global rares, then local rares, and you kind of get them. But that's not interesting to us. What we want to see is the epic spawn rates. So when we add them up, it's like about 0.6% for an epic to spawn, which isn't that bad. It used to be a little bit higher, but 0.6 isn't that bad. And also they change spawn rates a lot, so do expect this article to be updated every once in a while. Every time we get an app update, we should have like updated spawn rates. They do that quite a bit. So as you can see, the park ones, why it's a little bit different, because they got the park rare hybrids, which are Enyasuchus, Majundasuchus, and is Sucatator spawn in parks? I believe so. Oh no! Oh yeah, Sucatator. So that's why parks have that rare hybrid with 0.2%, while the others all have 0%. Okay. So that's for the parks, and yeah, that's it for the update on the spawn rates. You could check out all the spawn rates on medhub.info. It was just put up here today, and something else new that we've been seeing throughout the weekends was the spawn migration. They've talked about it before. A few months ago, they talked about from time to time there will be spawn migrations, and we got hit by one on, I think it was Friday. Yeah, early Friday, Pacific time. So in this new migration, they added Concav, Carno, Charlie Echo, Delta, Dracorax, Stiggy Gen 2, Draco Gen 2, anything else? Oh, and Baryonyx to the wild spawns. And no, they didn't add blue. That's pretty much confirmed by now. And so now you could make like Triostronics or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. And then you could make Euthyrhinox, which is nice. I personally wouldn't make them, but if you like them, you could make them, I guess, without buying mass amounts of incubators. So we got that, and then another really interesting spawn change is the Amarka Spawns. So Jurassic World Live has this like global rare rotation. So there's that one spot where a global rare would always rotate every time they have a migration. For example, at first it was Wurosaurus and then Proceratosaurus. So those two would like appear everywhere. It was a global rare, and then afterwards they decided to put Proceratosaurus into an arena exclusive, and then they took Wuro off of the rare rotation, put it in local 4, and then they had Edmonto on the global rare rotation. So before that, Edmonto wasn't on the global rare rotation, and then now after this migration, Edmonto is taken off, put back into parks, and then now we have a Margosaurus on that rotation, which is like the greatest thing ever that's happened to this game. They took like one of the like worst, most useless dinos in the game that spawned everywhere, like wasting people's spawns, and then put like one of the best rares most useful rares in the game and put it in the global rare rotation slot, which is absolutely fantastic. I personally haven't had the time to go out and get some Amargas yet, but I certainly will. I'm short on Parasaurs a lot, so I'll have to I need to get some more Parasaurs first. But now we have Amargas everywhere. You could, if you want, you could work towards a Giga Spike. You definitely absolutely should work towards a Trago. Try to max that thing out. And when I say max that thing out, it usually means take to the level 20 and then, take a break after that. Because it might, just in case it has a unique hybrid. And yeah, that's it for all the spawn changes stuff, whatever. Apparently blue isn't out yet. We haven't confirmed any of the other new spawns, so we'll have to wait on that. Probably we could probably confirm it as soon as the next app drops, so look forward to that, I guess. And that's all for today. Just a little short update on spawns, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which I hope I will be putting out today. It's the Anizuka's guide. People have been asking me for it forever. I decided to take the weekend off. Just stuff happening in life, and yeah, but it probably will be up later today. Alright, I'll see you guys then.